welcome guys once again to my channel. Another vlog. Today I'm coming to you from Osabene, Koforidua, just around mile 50 junction. So we're going to walk into the community and I'm going to show you how fast the community is growing and some of the opportunities that, or some of the benefits you can get building your house here if you want to relocate to Kof Town, or maybe probably you live in the diaspora and you want to build in Kof Town. I think it's one of the finest places. You can also look at it's fast growing and it's developing at a pace. So we will be doing the tour from here. This is the junction of the entire Osabene area. So we're going to take a bit of a stroll inside to see how well the area looks like. This part is, the old part of the area. So as we move forward, we're going to have a look at the area proper. You can see there are shops too all around the area, and it's also increasing in population. There are a lot of people living here now, so it's going to be one of the best places. If you have land, you can turn it into a real estate venture or into a real estate business. So you see there are shops here as well. There used to be a Nigerian restaurant here, but I'm not sure they're still operating. So we're going to walk down and then tour. Roads, the major roads in the area is tarred as well. So I think commuting here wouldn't be much of a bigger problem as one might think of. And for that matter, the area too, I think even for the places where the roads are not tarred, they are basically well laid out. That's not bad. There are a couple of hotels in the area as well. So you can see one right over there. There are some at the back. So in the junction here, I think there are about 3 hotels you can find here at the junction. So that's one of the hotels over there. And there's another one also at the other side. There's another one. Okay, so there are about 3 hotels just at the junction. So that's another hotel. It's a guest house, Mott Guest House. So another guest house in the vicinity. And then on the other side is we have Trans Links Hotel. So just around the junction of the area. Just around the junction of the area. So very lively neighborhood. I want a piece of land here as well. The kind of a nice and peaceful neighborhood, and very well laid out and fast growing. I think it has been growing for the past 15 years ago. The area has been growing. Price of land here, it will depend. I think it depends on the location. But the last time I checked, it was between 80,000 and 120,000. But that's going to depend on the location where you are acquiring the land. So this is the main road that takes you into the Osabene community proper. And like I told you earlier on, in new areas in Ghana, you find all forms of artisans. You have those doing gates, just like the ones over there. You have those doing gates. You have building material sellers and a whole lot around those neighborhoods. So if you want to build, it's not just a big deal. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe. Don't forget to comment, share, and like. Somebody riding a bike there. So as you can see, the area has basically grown that fast, that stretched down to another community called Kintinkring. And there's even a waterfall. There's a waterfall behind this area, but not like the waterfalls that are in the forest and in the deeper side of the hinterlands. But it's all good. To view that waterfall. So this side still happens to be the Osabene Junction 1 area, and it stretches from here down. I think the road, like I told you earlier on, has also been tarred to the other end. So in terms of accessibility, it's going to be cool. So I'm looking at also developing my land here, and you could also do apartments for rentals. Okay, do apartment for rentals here. It's another big business to do, and it's one of the fastest and most sought after areas because it keeps growing. So there you can see it keeps growing. In fact, it has grown to become a whole township. And you see it's after work, so you can see that a lot of people are commuting in and out. And how fast Koforidua as well is growing in Ghana. So over here they've numbered the junctions. That is one thing typical of Koforidua. You find the junctions numbered. I think there's an apartment over there. So like I said, you could build a rental apartment or build your own house, just in case maybe probably you want to relocate or you live in the diaspora. So as you can see, there's another rental apartment over there. Most people are also moving into Airbnb over here as well, which is also another lucrative business. You can as well even build a hotel. There are schools here, so there's the Genesis Crèche. Very good schools here as well. Like I said, this is a rental. It's another apartment. I'm sure it's a rental apartment that someone is building over here. So it's one of the investments that you can actually hone on here in this area. So as you see, this might be either 2-bedroom apartment or so. I think so. And there are how many apartments in there? You can talk of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they have shops underneath. I think I did a video about this type of investment in Cove Town. So you can also do apartments. I think this gentleman is almost complete. It's almost complete. And if you don't want it to be an apartment for renters as well, I think basically you could as well also maybe turn it into an Airbnb apartment. So we're heading towards a very popular junction here they call Opokunsia. So you can see how busy and how commercial the area looks like. So this area also have some hotels as well. So the road going down is the one that goes to the Opokunsia area. It's another residential neighborhood. Okay, so let me turn down and then probably take you on a walk to that neighborhood as well. And it's also a neighborhood where you can also invest into apartments, Airbnbs, and all that. If you come from Koforidua and you are watching me, this is one of the areas that you can as well also, as a matter of fact, invest in. And just recently the road has been tarred. So that is the major road entering the Opokunsia area. So this is Cove Town, this is Koforidua, this is Ghana. And this is how development in Koforidua is going in as well. That is what we do to show you what is really happening in the country and globally as well. All you need to do is to hit the subscribe button and subscribe. So you can see the junction at the top. Alright, so we're gonna very cute neighborhood, very nice neighborhood. And I really believe that it's going to be one of the finest areas in Kof Town in the nearest, years to come. So that's the area, and all you see, this green you see is somebody's land. Okay, somebody had also tiled the road to his house, so that's another street within the neighborhood. Somebody has done well. I think he deserves to be, so this is somebody's land, and this land, if you have this land, you can do real estate, build apartment on this land for rental as well. All the green areas you see belongs to people. They are not idle lands per se. What a beautiful neighborhood. And with the tarring of the roads, major road in the area, you can see the entire landscape of the area has changed. This is somebody's whole land. It can build a whole estate. I think the person has a property. Maybe he's actually waiting to wait for the value to go up, or maybe probably gather funds to build. So we are in Opokunsi, and there's a very interesting thing about Koforidua. Because of its proximity to Accra, it actually makes it one of the fine places to live. I'm not saying other places, all other parts of Ghana are fine to live, but proximity is the closest regional capital to the national capital. So as a matter of fact, accessing the city from Accra is just about an hour 15 minutes. And I like the serene weather that the city actually possesses. Some guys playing some football over there. Soccer is played everywhere in Ghana. Beautiful neighborhood here in Koforidua. I think that might be a church project. You can see from the pillars. A guy is playing football there. So we're gonna walk on, and I'm gonna take you down into the area. If I am not able to tour the Opokunsi area completely, okay, if I don't finish with the area completely and I move to that area, I'm gonna give you another video on that so you can see the kind of investment in terms of real estate, right? So there's a Pentecost church over there. Pentecost have a lot of branches in Koforidua here. I think it's all over the country. In all other cities, they have many branches as well. I think this would be a proposed police station or something. So that's the Pentecost church here in Osabene, Ahojo. Wow. Osabene, Ahojo. But some also call it Opokunsi, so I don't really get the dynamics very well. As well, this area is also developed into lanes. So we have lanes that links to the various corners. But we're not going to go through the corners. We're going to basically walk through the thoroughfare. And so I can show you what's really happening here. So we're going to walk down. And then we return back. There's a popular, should I say, sports club or an entertainment joint here. That's an lane 9 called the White House. So we're gonna go. I think I did a video about the White House and you saw it. Maybe price of land here to you, maybe it could be around between 80, 150, 120. Because when it comes to areas like this that a lot of people are moving in, you should expect to have prices keeps moving up a bit. It's such a serene area. The first time I walked here, it wasn't like this. And now you could see the entire area has developed with a tarred road, and all that tells you how fast the area is growing. So you can see the road is tarred. But since the road is not tarred, they are not done with the tarring of the road here as well, because I think I can see from my front that the road ends somewhere around there. Okay, these are some shops here as well. Okay, so I think this is the Opoku Insia Church itself. I think this is how come the area got the name Opoku Insia. This is the church itself. Yeah, and you can see shops here as well. So this one like that, you can build apartments on top of it and then rent them as well. So this is the other side of the area, but I actually don't know if all roads are tarred, but I think this is the only tarred road in the area. The other side also have a lot of beautiful houses. Quite a serene neighborhood, and you see lots of people also building apartments for rentals here as well. See people building apartments for rentals around here. So it's one of the investments, like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, that you can also hone on. I think this side of the road is also going to be tarred as well. There are corn mills, and there are shops, and there's many more in the neighborhood. Quite a nice neighborhood for real estate business, apartments, or you could even build a hotel within the area as well. So we couldn't do the main Osabene township itself, but we managed to do Safonsia area, which is also part of Osabene. So I think this is also an apartment block. I'm not going to go further. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to turn around from here. Okay, let me go forward a bit, then I turn around. So there's another lane within the neighborhood. So they numbered the neighborhoods into lanes. It's so beautiful. Yeah. Hoping to as well also start an apartment business here. I'm hoping to build an apartment here in this neighborhood as well for rental. A good thing about Koforidua is that when it comes to the rental business, you also have, apart from workers, you also have students as well. So we have workers working in the government ministries, agencies and departments, and as well as those that are also coming here to school as well. So you see people doing all kind of projects around. It's a huge community growing up so fast here. So all these are people's lands. They are not idle per se, they belongs to people. So maybe I'm going to turn around and then do the other side from here. So it goes down. There are houses all the way down. Houses all the way down. Houses all the way down the area. But I gotta return. Beautiful building over there. There are schools here as well, so you can see Lisbon Educational Complex. There's a school over there. There's a Lisbon Educational Complex. There are schools here as well. There are houses for sale as well. I've seen this here. It's a 6-bedroom for sale. Well, guys, let's go have some fun. So there's a place here too that you can also enjoy. It's called the White House. So there's a Osabene Junction 9. So we're gonna go to the White House to party. So let's go. So we're going to the White House. It's party time. So we're going into the White House. So this road takes you to the White House, which is one of the finest places here to hang out in Koforidua. I did a video about that place. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe. And don't forget to comment, share and like. Also they call the area. Beautiful area here in Koforidua. This is Koforidua. This is Ghana. So you can see somebody also has an apartment there as well. Wow. So the road is also, I'm sure, being prepared to be tarred. There's another junction over there. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to comment, share and like. So over there is the White House. So is an apartment, entertainment center with swimming pools. I did a video about that, so you can check that video out.